Hello, it's Fellonius and I'm going to yap again. Well, this one you saw coming, right? Resolutions. Yeah, I'm thinking about New Year's resolutions. My first initial thinking was I have never promised anything. But that was a lie. And I haven't promised that I shouldn't lie, so. But I have promised to take care of my health. I have promised to stop smoking. I have promised to stop using snuff. I promised most of those healthy things. Eat less and stuff. And I haven't made any success with my resolutions at all. None. The latest 15 years I haven't made any resolutions as such, but I have made plans. And I think me and Ron are rather alike when it comes to this. We don't like to have it promised, but we like to have it planned. And to me that's more or less the same thing, and yet it isn't. Resolutions to me is when you do it in some sort of state of mind that it is now the resolutions should be. You're standing there with some sort of glass in your hand or something like that. Or if you are like me, you're home alone, having perhaps a bar of chocolate or something, I don't know. Cup of coffee, I can guarantee. So I'm thinking promises, resolutions are made as a part of that day, night, evening. Plans, however, can be made much earlier and much later. But they are the same thing. I'm planning to lower my cholesterol. I'm planning to eat less. I'm planning to... I've already stopped smoking and using snuff, so that's all right. But that I didn't plan or promised. I just did. I just said to myself, this is enough. Enough of these stupid things. Put it away. And my weight, that goes up and down all the time. It's hard to really have any promise or plans on that. But I'm trying to plan my movements and getting myself a couple of stones off. That would be nice. But where did this thing come from? Of course I could go on Wikipedia and stuff. But I really wonder, is there anyone out there who's actually making resolutions every year, and every year is a new one? Because they have always succeeded. I would really like to hear if there's anyone who's actually making a New Year's resolution on New Year's Eve, and during the year they fix it, and then they do a new one, and a new one. And they have done so for 50 plus years, and they're still doing it, and they are so happy, and it doesn't sound right. I mean, of course, resolutions are right, promises are good. It's not like I'm saying that you shouldn't do it, but it doesn't sound like it's a way to happiness. It's more or less of pumping in some sort of discipline into yourself. And you don't write them down. That would be easy, because then someone can shove that paper right up your face and say, well, what about this? You told me. So nobody writes it down. But you said, yeah, but I had a couple of beers behind. Yeah, you know how it is. Yeah. Well, I'm not totally sure, but I'm not going to do any more resolutions. I'm not. But I'm going to try to make my plans. And I'm trying to do that just as if they were New Year's resolutions. This year I'm going to try to really, 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 really get below 90 kilos before the summer. It's half a year. I must get something done. But because of my medications and all the treatments and stuff, I do have something to fight against, I suppose. But that will not keep me. I will try, and I will try again and again. Now, I'm not going to tell you that you should. And I'm not going to tell you that you should write them down in the comments down here. Because if you're writing them down, you have wrote them. And then I can show you these comments and say, you said you should. So please don't. But the idea of resolutions, we can always talk about, is it a good idea? Well, probably it is. Probably we need it. But no. Happy New Year, wherever you are. Thanks for listening. Bye.